injury lawyer told how it acted. In fact, you should save his number in your phone right now. 312.
Okay, so we're not going to study what a boundary is. We're going to study what a trip is. And we're also going to study what a trip switch is. A trip switch is an initiator. If I say something like "fa," well, nobody's going to trip because they didn't finish saying anything. If you did trip, you're initiating a boundary between you and everybody else that's watching. The reason I say this is because if I say "shit," fuck, right there is no trip because you're already primed for something along the lines of not reacting to something unacceptable. Like, I don't know, nigger, or faggot, or cunt. You're not going to react to those things because you're already primed to something unacceptable to the group. In other words, the dynamic of the group is such that the initiator is negated if it is primed for reception or input to the processing system, which is you, basically. So a trip could be something like, right there I tripped because the word trip is the only thing that trips me up. For some people get tripped up by poor people. Some people get tripped up by their parents. Some people get tripped up by God. That's mine. That's the one where I'm just like, I do a 180 and I'm like, okay, how did that happen? We don't know. We never will know. All we know is that I'm a little bit tipsy right now, but I can understand these things for myself. Point here is, I'm not allowed to be drunk. I'm not allowed to be tipsy. I'm not allowed to be anything because I'm on probation, right? But I'm also not allowed to smoke cigarettes because, well, no, it's not that nobody ever told me. It's just that common wisdom says don't smoke cigarettes, it's bad for you. But I got dependent on them. So I'm going to have another cigarette, and that's a molecule that I need in my brain, just like you need a molecule in your brain in order to understand that your looping feature comes from the arrangement of atoms and molecules by other atoms and molecules by very, very large and complex systems of atoms and molecules into an atom and molecule being assembled, or rather atoms and molecules being assembled in you by nanotechnology, by nanobots basically. They literally put together this molecule atom by atom until they have it in your brain, and they use it as a communication device between one receptor and another receptor. Just like brain cells communicate with chemicals, computers communicate with electrons. Somewhere along the line we're going to have to draw the lines for what is going to be a self-aware creature in, in the singularity, I guess you could say. I should probably read the book first. I don't want to steal the fame from Ray Kurzweil, but I'm going to because, I have no way around this grandiosity that I'm having about being a prophet and shit like that.